Hi everyone, this is Dave Nunes. Sorry that I missed recording the first pick. Luckily it was easy. You take the Mythic Dragon, that's a 5/5 and easily splashable. Um, I had to re-download my recording program and it took too long. The event fired up. So I'm taking this Fiery Fall for splashability, its removal. I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted out of that pack. And this next pack, I kind of like this Glacial Ray. Um, the Warspite Changeling is definitely a reasonable card, but I don't know, removal. The take possession is very good if you have the ramp to accompany it. Maybe I want to move in that, but I don't know. 7 mana does like kind of limit its applications. It does like commit me into red blue, which is a kind of awkward color combination. Like the Dampen Thought deck, which is often where you like sort of end up like trying to play this like red blue value deck, is like not my favorite. I mean, Glacial Ray, you can't have too many Glacial Rays in that deck. Whereas like take possession is kind of awkward, so. Hmm. So knowing that, I'm thinking it might just be this Vivid Creek. I'm still considering the Warstrike Changeling or the Sting Scourger, but I think the Vivid Creek provides valuable fixing. It could be the Kadama's Reach. Like some people very value Kadama's Reach very high and are just like they're like we're always going to be green splash the best cards and just pick all the Kadama's Reaches. But I'm not that guy, so I think the Vivid Creek is fine. Hmm. Out of this pack. Clearly, someone was designed to get a Mirror Enforcer signal. It's not going to be me. I might just take the Petals. I like drawing cards. Sporoloth Ancient is very good as well, though. I think I'm going to take the Petals. It is an arcane spell. Let's place my Glacial Rays on it. It really attests to the value of Death Cloud that it could have been cast for 5 during the top 8, and the players still lost that game. Like, I don't know. It's very difficult to get maximum value out of a Death Cloud. Mm, I'm willing to take the Ignis here. This will be the first time I've ever drafted an Ignis. I've already got an empty. Maybe I could put together the Storm deck again. Nope, I didn't even try to force this one. But yeah, I think I can get more grape shots than I can Ignite. So let's just give that guy a shot. Ooh, so here is where it becomes difficult. Am I the Dampen Thought deck or the Grape Shot deck? Because I can't really be both, can I? Because Blood Moon's a trap. That card doesn't do anything unlimited. I think I'm going to take the Dampen Thought over the Grape Shot so that I will not have just immediately forced Storm in every draft ever. I think the Tar Pitcher might be a reasonable card, although Hammerheim Giant is also reasonable. Stink Tricker is like insane in the Giants deck, but think I'll take the Tar Pitcher. Way to turn empty tokens into something. I think I take the Logic Knot over the Rift Elemental. So this is a very tough pack. Peer Through Depths and Desperate Ritual are both arcanes. Desperate Ritual is more important for the Storm deck, but Peer Through Depths helps me find the other spells that might be useful. I think I'm going to consider that as the card. In this deck, I don't really need Warspite Changeling. Sting Scourges are going to keep me from dying, hopefully. No one is in Giants, okay. It's a good thing this is a Phantom Draft, because that Glimmer Void would not be there. Another random Giant. Ooh, so we got a Grape Shot back. Alright. I feel less bad about having passed two of them. It also signals to me that Storm is very open if I am having no competition. So here I think it's the Glacial Ray. It's an arcane spell, it's cheap. It'll help us add to our Storm if need be. I just overall think that's where we want to be. Yeah. Fury Charm is a reasonable sideboard card. I take another Fiery Fall or Logic Knot. Echoing Truth can be a very interesting card. I might hate it if we get deep on the empty plan. So luckily, I don't really have to worry about the EE. Because, wow, EE for 0 kills all the goblins. It's not really a big deal. So I think Cloudskate here is a solid enough card that I take it over empty and hope to wheel the empty. Which isn't unreasonable, because empty... I don't know, empty is the best red card in the pack. But I think I'd rather have a Cloudskate than an empty. It's very close. Like, Cloudskate is just a good card on its own, whereas empty is like a key part of the strategy if you're going Storm. Like, I'd rather have empties than Grape Shots. This is not a format where you're going to Grape Shot your opponent to death. It's a format where you're going to make a bunch of goblins with empty and hope that that's enough to win. But I think Cloudskate having Suspend, being an uncommon, really adds to the deck. Here I just kind of have to pick a Manamorphose. It's a weird card because, like, it's an uncommon in this format. But you, like, need them for Storm to exist. Because, like, it's a free spell. It's free, and then it costs you no mana and costs you no card, and yet generates Storm for you. So, yep, taking that, storming. So I had thought I hated Erratic Mutation. It turns out that I was just completely using it wrong. Um, like I didn't understand what this card did, I guess. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. That creature gets plus X minus X until in a turn where X is its converted mana cost. So if you have a deck with a bunch of Varant and Temerons, you know, you can flip until you hit a 7 and kill something. Now, obviously, it's not your choice. You just flip until you hit something random, but I'm taking the Paradise Mantle because it generates Storm. Taking the Grid Enigmas, it's going to generate Storm. Taking the Ritual. That's a really late Trump and Imperiosaur. I don't know what people are doing. Yeah, but like the thing is, it has to hit a spell. So if you have any creature with 1 toughness, you're guaranteed to hit that spell unless you have 0 costs in your deck. Like if you hit a Paradise Mantle, that's the worst thing ever. But ooh, I don't really have enough cards to take advantage of a Swath, do I? Like there's no way that I do. Yeah, I mean, Storm is clearly open this draft. I'm willing to take the Aether type Sting Storger empty that comes back to play with Pyromancer's Ascension for once. Turns out I'm not a real person, and I just like drafting Storm. Oh, I should have moved this up. We can have more larger cards. Cost sort. Oh man. Jeez, are these packs open? Like I could have a Putrid Depths or a Dampened Thought or a Part of Dragon. The Dampened Thought might come back. I'm not willing to risk it though. Sorry, Bardic Dragon. Could have had you in my deck, but alas, you will not be there. Take the Logic Knot over the Fury Charm. I probably shouldn't. I should just take the Fury Charm as a sideboard card, because I'm going to have more than enough playables at this rate, but... The critical maths of Dampened Thoughts is that I have to have at least 3. Oh, we get the empty. I'll take the sideboard charm. Take the removal spell. Well, a Fiery Fall would be reasonable. Chose wrong. Should have taken the Fiery Fall. Oh well. Happens. It's an arcane spell. So the thing about this format is you start the game with 7 cards in hand, which means you really only have 33. So if you could dampen thought about 7 times, that's 28 cards. And so by turn 5, they'll have drawn that many. Unless, like, severe mulligans. So you really have to consider that you have to be able to splice it 6 times and then play the 7th dampened thought to kill your opponent. I'm so glad Phantom Drafts exist, because I would have to take Doubling Season. Be the saddest person ever. Instead, I can probably just take a Grape Shot. The Dolphin Dismisser is okay, but it's not as insane in this format. And while Lava Spike... Lava Spike is arcane, but will come back, because there are, like, no decks in this format actually aggressive enough to just be like, spike your face. Yes, the trick with Ignises is, for every red mana you have spared, it's a storm. Ugh, I wish I was just drafting the Sweet Grim Harvest deck. That'd be way more awesome. See, there's plenty of Vidalcan Wizards out there, which I'm just gonna take. Maybe it's playable. Like, otherwise this pack is relatively rough for us. I have a Warspike Changeling or an Erratic Mutation that I already have 2 of on color. Guess I could just mutate all the things. talking disposer makes my erratic mutations better. So I'm not super excited to play that or that. Who are you? Oh, controversially, I think I'm taking Manamorphose over take position. Just because when I draft that deck, and take position might be insane, but I could just be Manamorphosing. Yep, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I've gone a little off the deep end here, but could be worth it. It's the triple grinning Agents deck. I do very much wish that I had taken that ritual, but can't have them all. I'll take a Rift Bolt though. I might not actually be playing Dampened Thoughts. I don't know if they do enough. Yes, there isn't a real card out of this pack for me, I guess. Um, hmm. Fighting Beam really doesn't do anything to me. Death Denied's a sweet one, though. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna hate a Blinding Beam here and make that guy's deck worse. So I'm probably taking a War Marshal here. It's not a choice I'm super excited about, but I've got a Tar Pitcher, so it's not an unreasonable card. I'll take a Rishu Miss. It's not impossible that I play Dampened Thoughts. I play Lava Spike if I'm playing them. With all the erratic mutations too. And very late it reached Miss. I could be Dampened Thoughting. I'm not gonna get the third Dampened Thought though, so that's kind of rough. Squee doesn't do me any good. Just a giant. I should have been on that deck. Green black could have been sweet. I did get a Desperate Ritual. What do you know? I've probably not played either one of those cards. Or that card. Oh well. Alright, so let's build the Damn Thought first. Deck first. Possibly. That's an arcane spell. Possibly. Arcane spell. Sideboard. No. That is for our storm. That is for our storm. Arcane card. Not playing you no matter what. Storm. 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 I guess that just kind of becomes part of a Goblins' package. Possibly a Firely Fall. We're just playing Ryusei in every deck. Because kind of have to. No, no. Arcane, 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 arcane. Doesn't do anything. Arcane, arcane. Questionable. Maybe some number of those. You are just a value spell. Alright, so we're not actually playing the arcane deck. What does that mean for us? You might not be playable. And you are probably not playable. Okay. With that being the case, I can move these cards over here. Put you in. So based upon the two empties, I think I put in the Goblin combo plan. Petals, land, oh, I'll take that out. Just use a storm card. Play like you, and you maybe. Because the trick about our deck is it's actually smaller than you might think. It's got 2 Manamorphoses in it, so it's kind of like we're only playing a 38 card deck. Kind of sucks for not playing any of that really sweet blue package. Could I just be playing mono red? What do I... 1, 2, 3, 4... I'd have to play very narrow cards, but it's not impossible that this could be a mono red deck. Storm Raft mono red. It's fine. So we're gonna put the questionable cards. You. Get to play what? Oh, are there other questionable cards just snuck in here? No, not really, so... Oh, I probably should save the other deck with lands, huh? What was that? Probably suggest some number of forests, because Metamorphosis goes green for whatever reason. I'm kidding. It's actually amazing that cards cost green. I didn't want to hit the suggest button again. I wanted to go up to 15 and then submit that. Done. Okay, so let's save that again. Okay. So then if I pull those out, well, yeah, if I pull these out, and I pull you, you, and you for being questionable, put back in the peer through depths, an erratic mutation, cloud skate, and a petals, alongside of vivid Greek. What do you suggest? So I can add 11 forward on this. Red, blue. Now if I pull these out, I find the reach through miss, and it's basically all of these cards. I think we just have to cut too much to make that work. It's like that all goes, and we'd have to cut another 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, something like that. Submit that. That was rushed, but I'll see you guys at the start of round 1.